All right. So, what's up, everybody?
Hey, guys.
We're here. This is Smash. Alex,
Jirard.
and Jacob.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, man. So to let you guys know what happened with last week and why there was a video missing is we did the audio for this episode that you're watching right now, and it got totally screwed up. So we decided rather than...
Unfixable.
Yeah.
You couldn't understand it at all.
It was pretty bad.
So we decided that rather than move the... rather than like replay the whole game up to the point that we played through, that we just kind of like let the footage play and we just kind of like have a hang zone and
Hang zones.
and kind of just like chat while we
Rewatch this epic video.
yeah. And I'm gonna try and do as much of the trivia as I can do still, and it's gonna be fun.
What you guys are watching is us synchronizing. That's
Up,
my
down,
cue.
left, right, up, down,
and now we're
start.
synced. So technically we're starting right now.
Yeah, this is us playing.
If my memory serves correctly, I did fairly poorly this run. I think I remember myself saying this is the worst I've done in the game, and I'm afraid I'm going to get ribbed for it.
Well now.
Oh yeah, this level sucked. I hated
Yeah,
this
we
level.
had a tough time with this run because it was very like you got to hit the right jump. It was very platformery.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got? What is this? Okay,
Man.
so.
I'm playing as Zero Suit, Jake as Pikachu, obviously.
Oh, this is the one with Ridley.
Yeah, this is where we had the Ridley fight
Yeah.
in just a little bit. In this episode, at least, we do, for sure.
So this one's pretty Troidy. At the start of the level, we get Versus Parasite Queen from Metroid Prime. That's a really cool song. If you remember, that's the song from the beginning of Metroid Prime where you're like doing like a little... I don't know, what was it? Was that in Sequelitis where they're talking about like you're fully powered up and then so you see how good you can be and then you lose everything? Or at least
I
that's
think
what...
that's Super Saiyans.
Well, that's like the...
That's like every single.
That's the point of
trope of Metroid.
like Zero is to see like what you're capable of later. But so in Metroid Prime, you start off as like main, like the Samus that you know of with
Yeah.
all her weapons and stuff and all this cool stuff, and then you get like roasted right after.
That's kind of cool, and you have to build it back up.
Yeah.
I for the first time saw her final smash on Smash 3D.
Zero Suit?
No, it was like I don't know if it was Wii specific, but there was like a video of her smash and she like gets into a ship or something.
Yeah, it's like snakes.
It's
Yeah.
like snakes from.
Is that also in the 3DS? Or is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Wii?
No,
Yeah.
that's the same one.
Dude, we can talk about that though right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the time that we have recorded this and that there was like the 50 facts.
The 50
of what,
facts.
What the new one's gonna be.
So let me ask you a question. Do you kind of want a Wii U now?
I don't know.
As somebody who had zero interest in getting one probably before.
Yeah, I can't justify buying a Wii for just Smash. I can't.
What
It's
about-
very tough.
Well, can I be a person who tries to convince you, but
Sure, absolutely.
talks about, because that's the thing is that I'm a big Nintendo advocate, and I realize that they make a lot of mistakes over the course of the years of Nintendo and what they've been doing.
To each his own. To each his own.
Yeah, but there is a killer lineup of games worth getting, and depending on which bundle you'll buy,
Yeah.
you could spend $300, $350,
Get, like, a few games.
and get like 4 or 5 games
Oh,
walking
really?
out, depending on where you're from.
I just know that all I would play is Smash.
Smash, Mario Kart, Zelda. There's 2 Marios already.
Yeah.
There's great party games on there, but like I don't
Donkey
know.
Kong Country Tropical Freeze is amazing.
I'd say if you like moved into an apartment, you should get one.
Bayonetta
Oh,
2
yeah,
just came
definitely.
out. Hyrule Warriors is fantastic.
Oh look, cutscene. We get to see her armor because in this one, she's just one character. I forgot.
That's a big thing. That's why.
yeah.
She's just one
I like
character.
that a lot better, but
You
I
like that-
Suit's killing it.
Oh yeah, she's real OP.
I didn't mind it in Brawl. I also didn't mind Zelda and Sheik.
I don't know. She kind of got blasted with that shitty down B.
Well, no, I would say Zelda's down B is the one that sucks.
That's great though. That guy can totally knock you out of the park.
Can he though? He's
Yeah.
hard to hit with, in my opinion.
So one of the things that I made Samus, and I'm very glad that they got rid of the losing of the suit function. I know what the intent was because they weren't separate characters, but I think that now they are separate characters, it makes it a little more dynamic, just overall, to play as a completely different moveset. You know, I think the electric whip is really rad. I think that it's really powerful. She's very fast,
sexy. It's new.
Yeah, it's very.
It's Las Vegas,
this
baby.
isn't Samus
Vegas
from
Samus.
before, okay? We're making Samus her own character. Zero Suit Samus. This one's a woman on the outside, okay? This is a serious deal.
Well, hold on. It's the same. Zero Suit is from Metroid Prime 3, correct? That's where it like originally started.
Metroid Prime 3
Yeah.
for the Wii?
Yeah. No, it's not Other M.
No, you could see her if you beat the game in a certain way in one of the early versions.
No, actually, that's just like that's a normal.
I think. What does it mean? Does it mean that she's wearing her Zero Suit, or does it mean that she just has Zero Suit on?
She has Zero Suit on.
Yeah.
Is
It's
that
just-
real?
Yeah.
No, it's actually the Zero Suit that she's wearing.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
called a Zero Suit,
Yeah, Zero Suit
like zero
Samus.
gravity.
But there's nothing on this. I'm pretty sure that's just like standard, like I'm in my ship clothes, you know?
It's actually from Zero Mission, I believe,
Okay,
for Game Boy Advance.
the one game I did not play.
I will say the last level, I do wish, and we talked about it, but I do wish that was a playable in-game level.
Yeah,
Very
the one we just played.
Yeah, it was just very simple, and it's kind of a longer stage. So
Like a
it's
nice, longer Metroid-themed Final
We're
Destination.
gonna be getting some really big stages with
Oh
this
my
Wii
god,
version.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Player Smash.
I think that might be a little much, but if you've got a big ass TV, why not?
If you got a big TV and you got a big stage, like it should be fine. Like theoretically, it
4
should be-
versus 4 team battle sounds really fun.
That
Yeah.
sounds epic.
And that, I think that could get to a point where it's about what's the best combo. Like, it reminds me sort of like World of Warcraft Arena when it first came out, where
Yeah,
it was
it's-
like, what are the best combos?
It's almost like a MOBA or something.
Yeah.
In Smash, when you get to that point, like I would love to see like competitive 4-on-4. Mm-hmm. That'd be awesome.
That'd be so cool. I really like playing teams.
I do a lot of like betting on Smash 3DS
3D
right
online.
now.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, I've played a lot of it, so it's nice to just sit back and see how other people are playing it.
Right.
But in the team matches, especially the like 4 Glory ones, it appears that most people are strategically picking the 2 members of the team.
Yeah.
Like you're definitely getting like a heavy with a fast person. And they're spacing themselves where the heavy's taking all the damage, and then you get somebody like Little Mac who just kind of comes in and then knocks everybody
you
off.
Little
imagine-
Mac Bowser's a scary combination.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine if we got like, like teams like League of Legends like style like teams
Yeah.
in Smash,
That's what I'm talking
competitive
about.
scene?
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
This is where we started really
This was awful.
taking a turn.
This was pretty
It's
bad.
a very badly designed
I feel like
area.
this was all my fault too. I just didn't really know.
I didn't know either though.
It's just super confusing. So, yeah, there's a bunch of Metroid music in this. We heard Sector 1 from Metroid Fusion earlier with the Fall Samus fight. The famous song from Super Metroid, Samus Aran's, or Samus Aran, or whatever we want to say. Space Warrior from Super Metroid played. And during the teleporter part, which I think is this part, I can't really tell because we're trying to like not make the music too loud because the recording situation is a little different than we usually do with Beard Bros right now. But this is
It's a whole new setup. We're bringing the show into the modern era. The show is her own woman. She doesn't need mechanics.
yeah. This is the main theme from Metroid NES, I believe, that is playing right now. And then we're about to get to Ridley, and then you get the versus Ridley theme from
So
from
fun,
Super
fun
Metroid
fact,
also.
the announcer of Smash Bros. Is a Burbank local. which
Xander
is-
Mobus,
He's not far from us.
especially not from me.
Burbank
Yeah.
is the Irvine of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That is a very true statement. You cannot have said that to be any more true.
It is as accurate as I can make it.
Yeah.
You just, you want to get out of the big city. You
Yeah.
want to have a nice weekend where it's a little quiet. There's some trees.
There's some trees,
Yeah.
there's
Let's go to
houses,
Burbank.
there's shopping centers. Go to Burbank.
There's a
plenty of parking.
A bunch
Yeah.
of movie studios you'll never be able to go to.
Oh, yeah.
Burbank.
Burbank.
if he sees this, or if you guys tweet at him, let him know that Beard Bros want him to come on board. Maybe he can be our third spectacular. He can just announce everything for us all the time.
That would be so funny to play Smash Bros with the announcer of Smash Bros. And just to talk to him about like what it's like to work on Smash Bros and like what stuff he gets like. I would love to know.
This is where I fucked up and didn't get the.
Oh yeah, the Prim Plup.
Yeah.
I would love to know like how much direction he received on that voiceover for that direct.
No,
yeah,
I didn't
I'd love
get
to see the In the Booth series. I'm just getting smashed by that.
I didn't get to see the direct, but all I remember is everyone tweeting at me buttons.
It's because they were talking about things that were going to be the same that you loved from Smash 3DS, and it like goes down this laundry list, and then he just straight up, it's like, buttons! And I think he meant like your button like configurations, but like he just said buttons, and I want to know like if that was like, I want to know how memey they were trying to get it, because it seems like sometimes, because it seems like sometimes Nintendo is like trying to be like a little bit more self-aware, like, you know, with the Mega 64 guys and that Robot Chicken E3 demo this year and stuff, and I would love to know. Yeah, you guys just were like, oh, this is the way. Oh, no, it's not.
Nope. But
yeah, let's get Xander Mobus in.
He's young, right?
He's young. I
think he's younger than me.
He's a young dude.
And he's just like, Samus! And he does it the best of anyone, and he now has the job.
It's incredible.
You get paid per word?
I have no idea. This is what we got to have him on.
Yeah, I would love to know.
I think
how
he
that
get paid per sessions maybe, or hours.
I would say it's probably like
a day rate.
Yeah, but theoretically, this is a 1 day job.
Yeah, I don't think it's a day rate. I think it's a flat rate.
Okay, like you want me to, but well, he's not Don Pardo.
Well,
it's like not that I should have been that weirded out.
This is the second time that we brought up Don Pardo. I think Jake's taken his death a little bit.
It's really tough.
A little bit hard.
Really tough.
The voice of a generation.
I feel like that's why I got so squeamish that I brought it up again. I was like, I shouldn't
keep talking about
Don Pardo.
The dead.
I could also say Don
announcer. Don DeLaFon. Who the hell is that?
The other voice guy who's dead.
From SNL?
No, he's just like one of the trailer guys.
Oh, he just died?
I think he's dead. Let's look it up.
Who's Don DeLaFon? Isn't it like Don LaFontaine?
This is just getting dark and weird. I feel like
Don LaFontaine. It's not Don DeLaFon at all.
Come on. He was close though. Don LaFon versus LaFontaine.
Also,
it's
he
like
died
so close.
He died 6 years ago.
Hey, dude, hold on. I just found out Bob Ross died. All right.
Bob Ross has been dead for like 20 years.
No one told me. I didn't know.
Welcome to Super Dead Dudes.
Super Dead Bros.
I honestly thought that Bob Ross was still alive painting, and that he just was like,
man, you've lived a better life than most of us.
Yeah, you were just a little bit happier. That was your little secret tree.
Secret treat or tree?
Tree. Like from Bob Ross.
It's your little secret tree.
Yeah.
Secrets.
A generation of people only know who Bob Ross is from the Family Guy joke about Bob Ross.
Everybody under 14 right now?
No, that was like the real Family Guy, I think.
Yeah.
Like from before it got canceled because it was bad, and then everybody forced it to come back.
I like Family Guy. I like Family Guy,
I made that noise.
You know, I knew what it was.
We're still on this level,
yeah,
and
this is
I'm at 157%, hanging in really strong. But,
hey, look at that.
I chomp up both of those. Now I'm back in.
Not bad. Not bad.
Cutscene.
All right, so this is the Ridley fight, and this is where we get versus Ridley from Super Metroid. Ridley
is going to be in the game.
Yeah, Ridley is now confirmed as a stage boss for the Brinstar level.
The thing is though is that I saw the cutscene and everything. Oh god, look how horrible. I didn't feel like Ridley was that much bigger than everyone else on the stage.
But in this, he's clearly much
pretty
bigger.
big. I think that he's like almost like, I don't think we're gonna see anything competitive having to do with Ridley ever. Because number one, he's a stage boss type character. He shows up during the stage. Secondly, he's not just a stage boss. It's a situation where if one person hurts him enough, he becomes like that dude on the Earthbound stage who's like already
helps you out.
Yeah, he helps you out. And he's already so OP. But also anybody who knocks him
that
out,
like egg beak man or whatever.
Yeah.
from Magic Hand.
Is that what the plan with him is?
If you hit him enough times, he becomes on your team.
Okay.
But whoever knocks him out gets a point, even if he is on your team. So if it's like a, what do you call the
It's
opposite
just for
of
a certain stage, though, right?
What do you call the opposite of a stock match?
Time?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
it counts as death.
it counts as a kill.
Yeah.
A +1.
Yeah.
What it was-
You get
what it
like
would
plus
be.
1
Yeah.
point, and he like shows up as like in the little thing, like a little icon for Ridley shows up.
That's cool, but I mean, here he's clearly twice the size of Samus.
Wait,
I think he's about this big in the.
I don't
if
think
not,
so.
If not bigger.
Maybe you're right, but the same size.
Yeah. You gotta.
I don't know. You put him next to Bowser and Donkey Kong.
He's
Ganondorf.
definitely.
tiny.
He
I
doesn't
think
seem
he
too
stands.
big.
I think he stands a good 3 feet taller than either of them.
Yeah.
At the least, I think it's more.
Is Ganon taller than Donkey Kong?
Ganondorf.
Yeah.
I think like if Donkey Kong stood up all the way, no,
Probably. No.
maybe a little, but Bowser's definitely taller than Donkey Kong, right?
We got some good trophies on that run.
That's what it's all
So
about,
I
man.
think.
No, we got one more, right?
Do we do? I think we do one more.
Yeah.
I think we definitely do the.
We do the ancient ruins.
We
Yeah.
we unlock DK. I believe is what we're doing next.
Yeah.
Because he's like
Frozen.
frozen.
So we went from a lair to the runes.
Someone in the comments asked, they're making fun of me because I was like, why do we not have the hard mode save? And they're like, it's underneath you, idiot. I saw it a couple times. One was nice, one was mean. Not that it matters. But the point is that the save file underneath our save was an extra just in case I messed up for any reason. But if we replay a stage and we can re-choose the difficulty, it'll reset everything.
Yeah.
But I think for the for the fairness of time, we'll just kind of.
It doesn't matter. It
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. Like we're actually making better time so that it's not going to be like.
Anyways, back to the cutscene.
You're not listening to an 80-minute.
Yeah.
Gotta love how
So
Captain
this is
Falcon
the-
just accidentally killed a bunch of Pikmin.
So this is main theme of Pikmin into Mute City from F-Zero. Man, F-Zero has
we need
some,
a new one.
Yeah, we really
We've
like,
needed a new one
they're
for 2
putting,
generations
They're putting
now.
they're putting an F-Zero car into Mario Kart, which I think that.
I don't like that.
Well,
at all.
I think that there's two things to take away from that because it seems like what they're doing is setting up for games that will exist in the future. And if that is the case, I would say because there's Link, who's going to be in the game, Dry Bowser, who's going to be in the game.
What's Dry Bowser?
He's like the Bone Bowser.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah. And Animal Crossing
I don't
Villager.
want Link in my Super Mario.
Well, hold on. So hold on. So it's Link and Dry Bowser, and then there's the villager from Animal Crossing, and then there's I think her name. What's her name? Isabel?
Rosalina.
No, Isabel from Animal
Isabel,
Crossing. The like dog assistant, like the
Okay.
cute dog assistant from
But
Animal
these
Crossing.
are playable characters in a Mario,
Mario
Kart.
Kart.
game? That's stupid.
But they are DLC, and it's all themed about like Nintendo stuff. So there's an
But
F-Zero
like
track.
Nintendo has their game where they get to do that. Like, don't take the success of this game and start vomiting every character into every game because it works and sells games. It's
I don't know.
stupid.
I think it's more of like a teaser for the upcoming Zelda. I think it's a teaser for possibly an F-Zero game that hasn't
But then,
been
like,
announced.
make a cool cutscene. Like, don't water down a game that I bought so you can sell me another game.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it. Like
I
the
think
levels look great.
I
You're
would
gonna
agree
get
with- I
4
would-
new cups.
I would agree
when
with
all
you,
is said and
Jacob,
done.
except that the content that's being provided is what you can pay for. So, if
is it all DLC? Paid
it's
for
all
DLC?
Yeah.
But it's not free DLC. It's not like,
No.
then whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like-
I'm out. I'm back out being okay with it.
You're back to being okay with it.
Well, because it's not being shoved down my throat.
No, no,
Right,
you
That's
don't
what
have
I'm
to-
upset with.
Yeah, no, it's
it's all paid for.
it's content packs, and if this means that they're gauging interest for F-Zero, you know, if they're trying to see who cares about F-Zero still, like that's great. you know?
And the thing you have to think too for Nintendo is that Nintendo is trying to make a big difference with online gaming. They really want people to use the Wii U as an online console, which is, you know, what they do. But Nintendo doesn't want people just to like play Mario Kart and then put it away. They want people to constantly be playing Mario Kart. And in order to do that, you have to do things like DLC and tracks to keep it more invested.
Yeah, and you know what, to be honest, I think that in general, like the Wii U has been handled very well. The only exceptions to that, I think, are that number one, they should have thought twice about the name, or at least if they wanted to name it Wii U, they should have just like clearly made it clear that it's not the Wii, that it's a sequel to the Wii.
I love this cutscene.
But that's what everybody says.
Bang, 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 bang.
Clearing the way.
This is a
Olimar's like, no, why did you take me with you?
this
Olimar
is
got
called
into a lot
Firefield.
a lot more than he ever expected.
It's also from
believe so,
F-Zero.
yeah.
Sorry there, Al.
No, it's all good.
Stomped on that.
It's okay. It's Firefield from F-Zero that's playing right now. Or at least it's playing during the Smash Skiff invasion. Like I said, I can't hear the music because we are not really listening to it that well. But what was I saying? Oh, the other thing that I didn't like, aside from the name, is the one thing, like if they wanted it to be an online console, they want people to buy stuff and download it and keep it on their system. It is unacceptable that the PS4 and the Xbox One each have like, 500 gigabytes of space on them, standard model. And the Wii U has 32 gigs.
Yeah, that's atrocious.
That's only if you bought the black one. The premier one.
If you bought the regular one, it was 8 gigs, which is...
That's not even a game.
That's, yeah. Bayonetta,
That's like some
2
games.
is like 11 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Really? I had no idea about any of that.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. It's like, you're still kind of like being forced to buy physical media or to like deal with like having some kind of hard drive attached to your system, which is very...
Which Nintendo's been working really hard to accept the digital form of downloadable content.
They like
and
want
games.
you to do it. They like reward you for doing it.
Yeah, like Shovel Knight is only available on the 3DS and the Wii U in terms of consoles. So like, they obviously are going to encourage you guys to download and pay for those games because you can only do it online. You can only do it digital.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be a situation of like every time you get a game you have to like delete a game.
Yeah, when Nintendo sent me Bayonetta 1 and 2, I had Hyrule Warriors, and I think I had another game too that they had sent. Donkey Kong. I ran out of space. I had to get a flash drive and like install them on flash drives, and it felt weird.
Well, it's more work too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does DK finish this out with 217?
No. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we did.
That was a good fight on our point. We were both.
That's
way
pretty
up there.
rocking.
Yeah.
That's pretty rocking.
Dancing it out.
All right. Okay, maybe this is Firefield now. I'm not sure. Apparently, yeah. Apparently, in that level, there was a toppled Rob statue, but we like didn't notice it when we played through. I think that I did see it that time. And apparently, Captain Falcon is introduced in a way similar to the way he was in the anime for F-Zero, which I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Really? Was it a show before it was a game?
No,
it was definitely a game before.
Yeah, it just started on Super Nintendo.
That sounds like a really fun show. It's like, what's Johnny Racer?
Speed Racer?
Go
Johnny Racer?
I was thinking Johnny Quest, and I thought Captain Planet, and then I said Johnny Racer.
That's where that epic anime cutscene comes from, where he says, Falcon Punch! And it's like literally like the over 9,000 kind of thing where just the world explodes.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I think that's it.
Yeah, all right. So, we get a few minutes of footage left, but we're just going to end it right now. We'll be back tomorrow with a proper episode of Brawl. Starring Jacob, the avalanche continues.
Thanks. I'm here. I actually haven't left this entire time, and it's just been a...
This whole week, all we've been doing is just working on this audio file, and we finally decided to forget it.
We've been waiting to film it.
All right.
Just waiting in the office.
So that's it for today. We might get another episode out today. Maybe.
We'll see.
That was weird. I like yawned while I said that.
Maybe.
I thought you were about to cry.
Yeah. We might get it out today. If not, another one tomorrow.
All right. Later, man.
Later, man.
Later.